Welcome back to our new review. Today we are going to record again with our own voice. We upgraded the microphone and we hope the quality will be better. Let us know what you think about this change in the comments below. We will introduce some written part as well. Let us know if you like it or not. The hotel is located in the province of Asti, in a very quiet area surrounded by vineyard. It is accessible by car and has an unpaved parking lot with 4 free charging stations. There is also a small heliport nearby. The facility is divided into 2 main buildings, one with a spa, reception and some rooms, while the other houses other rooms and a restaurant. Vineyards surround the facility. There is a small pond very close to the hotel where you can spot small animals like frog and different birds. Of course, taking good pictures of flying birds is always a challenge. One room is separated from the main structure. It's called the hanging house. It's not the most common room you will find in many hotels. It is not very large, but absolutely one of a kind. Privacy might be a problem though, because it's literally in the middle of the vineyard and essentially anyone can come and watch you. Another minor drawback is the distance from all other services like reception and restaurant. Here we are in our room. Each room is different and has its own theme. Overall, we found a functional and spacious room. Despite the facility being new, the shower already shows signs of wear and tear. The view is nice, but in our case, the room was located right above the restaurant, and this did not always guarantee total privacy unless the windows were closed. The minibar is included in the room rate, but there is no alcohol. A big plus is the inclusion of local products. Much appreciated is the code to access the room. This avoids having to carry cards or keys. The amenities are standard but of good quality. We took advantage of the spa area consisting of sauna, cold water pool, a whirlpool and a 25 meters long 3-lane pool. During our stay, we had no difficulty finding a place to sit. However, sometimes there was a lack of towels on the deck chairs. We are not sure about the high season though, because essentially the place to sit is very limited, so you might have some trouble finding a place to sit. The outdoor area is well located and allows you to enjoy the silence of this part. However, children are accepted throughout the facility, including the spa. Near the hanging house, there is also a playground for children. Upstairs, you can find the gym. It's not a very large room, but the machines are new and the overall condition is very good. The view while doing cardio is very pleasant. In the evening before dinner, we tried to order an aperitif. To do so, you have to use WhatsApp or ask a waiter. On vacation, we don't carry our phone with us all the time. No waiters available for over 15 minutes, so no appetizer this time. From a gastronomic point of view, the hotel was very disappointing to us. Let's start with the breakfast. On the first morning, we arrive and we are escorted to the table where we already find food. Obviously, having been on the table for some time, the fruit is oxidized and the yogurt is at room temperature. There is no buffet. The waiter offers us only omelettes with ham or cheese. Reviewing the card in the room, there should be other options, but nothing is offered to us. You can have a look at the breakfast card here. The plates are very small and sharing breakfast is really difficult. We are not fans of sharing food, but here we are mostly obliged. On the second morning, we wait at least 5 minutes before we can be seated as no waiter is present in the room. When he finally notices us, he doesn't greet us and simply says, "Get a seat wherever you want," but in a rude way. This time, there is nothing ready at the table. We wait a few more minutes and finally, after taking the order of a couple who arrived after us, we can order our breakfast, and we also offered orange juice. This kind of breakfast is not at all ideal for several reasons. First of all, we are used to taking only what we eat. Therefore, the 2 croissants and chocolate rolls are left on the table and potentially wasted. Also, there is a lack of local savory items, such as cheeses or dry fruits. Basically, we are not against an a la carte breakfast, but this mix just doesn't seem to work. The Wi-Fi coverage is not guaranteed everywhere, especially near the playground. The connection itself is acceptable in terms of speed, but moving from one area to another often requires logging in again, which is not particularly convenient. In the afternoon, we also tried the aperitif, which we finally managed to order. The quality of the product is sufficient, but nothing on offer is from the region. The cheese was presented to us as pecorino, definitely not from this region. In the evening, we also tried the restaurant. The quality of the products is good and the preparation is decent. The service is mediocre, often very hurried and sloppy. The glass was never filled and the indication about the wine produced by themselves are wrong. In fact, I pointed out some mistake on the wine list and the waiter apologized. The location is very nice. The facility is well maintained, apart from the shower, which could be improved with better maintenance. Unfortunately, however, the breakfast is not acceptable. The gastronomy in general is decent, but has room for improvement and should focus more on local products. We believe that the problems encountered are fixable fairly quickly. This Relais has the potential to become a great destination to relax, surrounded by nature. And this brings us to the end of this review. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram.